Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second part tutorial of how to model um, iPhone headphones. This time we will continue where we just wait a second. Okay, so where we just left, no, it's not this thing, sorry. Open scene, and yeah, I think I lost it somewhere here. So just a second. Projects, anima, scene, iPhone here too. It's not this one. iPhone plug one, no. Earphones, no, I don't recall it. Okay, let's see which one is. Don't save. No. Okay, I'm confused. Sorry. Part one, yeah, part one. So I left you here where we did this plug and the other object, and basically I was like trying to keep those pieces like one unit. You see, there's no other objects related to them. Each one is by itself. Let me first try expand this window to all the area, and so we brought them in two layers, two separated layers, and this way we can unreveal them. And now we will continue by modeling the remote controller, the volume controller actually. So we will start with a cube, simple cube, no subdivision on it. We will stretch it to about so with the scale tool. Okay, something like this. Okay, and I will try right now to give it the right look of how it actually looks in real life, because at the other tutorial that I made in Hebrew, it was a little bit not accurate. So I'll try to make it accurate as it is in real life. So just try to follow me here. We will grab edges, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this one here. Sorry, yeah. Go over edit mesh, okay, and bevel. Okay, this will bevel it to about so. Now from the attribute editor, which is supposed to be open automatically but is not, you click here to open it, and then you will see these controllers here. Add more segments, like so. Okay, and try to put as much as more as you can. You see the slider limit is 12, but you can add manually even more if you like. Okay, just make sure it's very smooth angles here. Now, thing is, I want to catch this edge right now, so I will catch this edge here, and I want you to hold down Control, right click at the same time, and choose Edge Ring Utilities to edge ring and split. So this will split this face here, but the truth is I'm more I were interested in both of the areas to do so. So do the same over here, grab this edge, and then hold down Shift, right click, no, sorry, bring it back to object mode by pressing F8 once or twice. By the way, make sure that your language is set to English, because this way your hotkeys will work and some of them won't if you won't do it. So pay attention for this. Also hold down Shift, right click on the object, choose Split and Polygon Split, Split Polygon 2. Now then your mouse cursor will change to something else, to some kind of white arrow. You may not see it because my screen recorder is not able to record the changes that apply to the mouse cursor, but trust me on that. Just click once, hold down your click, and choose where to drag it. I want to drag it here, and here there is a vertex point which belongs to this line here. I want to drag it all the way down so it will meet together this point here, release, and then rotate it a bit over this side, and you can see the frame, the purple frame here. This is where where you can put your next dot. So I put it here, one click and hold it until you can drag your mouse just to make sure it's meeting the other vertex point, and release, and then press enter, hit the enter key to close this line. Okay, now we will do the same over here. Hold down shift, right click, split polygon tool, again one click and hold, drag it so it meets here, release, turn around here, click and hold, drag and release, hit enter, so that way we will have this. Now the next thing is to go over edit mesh. Whoa, sorry, it was by mistake. Edit mesh, offset Edgeloop tool. Okay, now I want you to pick this first before you do pick the object before, okay, and then go over edit mesh and choose the offset Edgeloop tool, and then the mouse cursor will change again, and we want to click on this line here, and then you can see click and hold, by the way, again click and hold, and drag your mouse from left to right in order to determine how the width or what the distance of those lines will be from this middle line. So I want it to be something like this, okay, not much, just a bit like so, and press on F8 to bring it back to object mode. Okay, now thing is that this controller should be much more less higher, so we need to do something like this, and yeah, something like that, I believe. And the next thing is to hold, let's see, let's do something just like this. Okay, listen, you come over, you hold down the shift, right click, choose insert Edgeloop tool, okay, but we click on the little box here, okay, you hold down the shift, right click, choose insert Edgeloop tool, and release them when this little cube here is marked, and release, it will open this tool over here. Okay, change, first reset the tool, okay, and then change to multiple edge loops, make sure use equal multiplier is turned on, ticked, and apply something like 20, okay. Yeah, we may need more than 20, so let's do 10, okay, then it's okay. Now here I want you to click on this face, and it will add these edge loops. See, 10 edge loops, 1 2 3 4 5 6, that's 10. Okay, and again we will do this over here like that way. Okay, so we relay on this edge here, and again at the other direction at the bottom, and if you like you may want to add maybe some more, but we shall see about it. Okay, so F8 to bring it back to object mode, choose the select tool, and let's see what's going on here. Something looks weird here, but it may be because of it may be because of those segments. I put too much segments in it, so it looks kind of weird, but we shall see what we are going to do about it. Choose face. Let's choose this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, and this face. Okay, turn around, choose this face, shift select this one, shift select this one. Again, same procedure as in most of my tutorials. You only pick those by holding shift, and one yeah, we need to see about it. Maybe yes, maybe not, I'm not sure, truly I'm not sure. Okay, just make sure that edit mesh keep faces together is signed with V, and click on extrude once, then tap with your mouse left button on one of those cubes just once and release, and then click and grab this one and do something like so. Okay, I'm not sure about that action, but let's say it's okay. Don't truly know if it's okay. Maybe it's not necessary, so we can undo that. Okay, let's undo that. What we do, we will grab these, okay, these and these. Okay, we will grab those. Sorry. Selection tool, select those, shift, select those. See, I just unselected one in order to select the other rows of faces, and now I will unselect those two, and you know what, maybe I will select them like so and extrude them. Go over edit mesh, extrude, click on this little box, reset the setting for it so it will be one division, choose extrude, okay, like so, and let's see what it gives us. We turning into this gizmo here, this gadget here, and we holding the blue line. Okay, the blue line is like the main one, and we want to push it inside just a bit like so. Now it does make some something we don't need here, which is this extra overlapping you know, geometry that is here. So undo that, and what you want to do is to switch to the scale tool. Okay, what I mean is, like, you do extrude once, but you don't do anything with the arrow. You just switch immediately to the scale tool, hold down the middle cube here and bring it inside like so. You holding the middle cube and click and hold and drag to the left or to the right, so it will create something that looks something like this. But we want this frame here, you see this face and this face, to be at the same width or something like that. Well, I'm not really sure about it, it doesn't really matter, but I will try to hold down this this axis of this cube axis and just try to match those faces. Okay, so you see they both look the same width, and tap on F8. Now it's in object mode. Choose selection tool, and now we will do some counting. So this is the middle apparently, and we want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it means that these faces here are the middle, and there are 5 other lines. Okay, so we will use something like 3. I think 3, it's the best. So what I want you to do is grab this face here. Okay, this is the middle one. Okay, grab this face, go to the other side, shift double click on this one, no, this one, and no, it doesn't do this. So let's try grab them like so. We will only grab them like so. Okay, we will turn to the other side to see if anything else selected. Hold down to the control key, and mark this area so it will unselect all these faces. Also hold down the control and select those which we don't want to grab, and those. So that leaves us only with those faces here, which I want you to tap on the delete key in order to delete them. Now from here I want you to grab this edge and this edge. go over edit mesh, okay, and choose bridge. Now you may want to use this cube here and tell this like you know what, I try to be more accurate with it, so I won't try to do some shortcuts. What I will do is I will grab those faces, okay, 3 rows of them, like so, okay. We will do some more profession job here. So you see 3 as those 3 here, so go over edit mesh and choose duplicate face, okay. Now if you do this, you will get the same extrude gizmo. Pull it with your arrows out, up I mean, but it's out. Click somewhere at the background and then choose this, tap on F8 to bring it back to object mode, and I want you to place, go over modify first, center pivot, and place this in the middle here. Now thing is that this will be like part of the patching, okay. We are going to patch this area, fill it again, but in the way we want. So change to 4 view by clicking this here or tapping the spacebar. If the spacebar won't give you this 4 view, so click on here, and from now on it will work. So you will get those 4 view, and we want the side view or the front view, but we want this view, okay, the front view here, because we want to look at this object in that way, okay, in this point of view. So what you do is put your mouse cursor over this window, tap on the space bar, and then you will see this like so. Now we want this to meet at the same level here with where this blue line is. So this is how it should be, and we want to center it so it will also meet the same areas from the left and the right corners here. Now if you will zoom in, you see that it's pretty much okay. We can use the arrow, the green arrow of our move tool, okay, in order to see if this is straight on the grid, because this is how it should be, and switch back to perspective view by pressing the space bar. By the way, you put your mouse cursor over this and choose space bar, tap on space bar. Now here we want to grab this and this second part and go over mesh, combine them, okay. Now they are one piece, one unit, and from here I want you to right click, choose edge, choose this edge here, okay, this one, okay, hold down shift, choose this one, edit mesh, and click on this bridge little box here, edit, reset setting, and divisions, choose okay, let's see how much we add, like 30 edges here to this segments, or 20 I think, yeah, it was 20. So if it's 20 in your case, go over bridge and choose type in 20, okay, and bridge them. So then you will have 20 segments on this bridge connection. Again, we will do the same over here, and you can press G on your keyboard. It will apply the last function you just did. So you can grab those faces, those edges, tap on G, and it will repeat the same function, okay. Then again to these, okay. By the way, if the G doesn't work, that means what I told you at the start of this at the beginning of this part of tutorial to switch your language back to English, or your instead of your native one, so make sure it's like that. Now thing is, we will have more work here, but what we want to do right now from here is choose edge, click on one of those edges, so it will choose all this area. Okay, you see all the brown line here. Go over mesh, choose fill hole, it will fill this, and then go over this side, click twice on this edge, one of those edges, again G to do this, to apply the same last function we did, and you see we've filled this area. Now the thing we need to do here is we need to switch to faces, choose this face. Now it's experimental, so don't worry if I do something that is wrong. What I'm trying to do right now is go over poke face in mesh, edit mesh, poke face, and to see if it will connect all those lines, but it didn't. So that's not good. So undo that, and what you should do right now from here, it's a little bit hard, but I may want to first try something else. Tap on F8 to bring it back to object mode, and press 3 on your keyboard. Now as you can see, there is some issues here. Okay, so undo that, tap on 1 to do non-preview, smooth preview, and we do want to hold down shift, right click, choose split polygon tool, and as you recall, we will do the same thing with what we done earlier. Click once and connect those and hit enter, and then we will press G to use the same tool. One click and drag over this point, one click, drag over this point, hit G. It's like to apply this function again, so it's like the same as enter right now. It will close the line and you can create another. So after each line you press G and it will close this line, and at the same time this one is not good, G, and undo that. We need to set our view better like this, and G, click once, drag, click once, drag, G again, and again. And for the last line here, click G, and we will do the same over here. Click these, G, this, G, G, okay, G. Just like that. Just learn to work with it. Undo that. It's not good. And again, G, G. Okay, and like that, and G. That's cool. Now we still need to connect those lines, but I may want to try to apply the 3 again. Okay, so tap on 3 to see how it looks. See this? Okay, and if I will try to select here this, okay, that looks okay, but still we have some things to fix on those faces. So I think that there is an option to do this in Maya which will connect the lines, but you may need to do it manually for now because I don't remember anything like this. So hold down maybe the Edgeloop tool, you know what, insert Edgeloop tool, and if we will choose 20 here, no, we can't apply 20, so we can only apply 10, which may give us other result. Let's see. And no, undo that. Okay, so it will be harder, I guess, and we will have to do this manually, so we will do this in some other way. We will grab, bring it back to object mode, hold down the shift, right click, choose split polygon tool, and we will continue the same way we did earlier. Just try to do some accurate moves. Okay, every now and then turn your camera just to see that you don't miss anything here. G. Okay, this one is not okay, so G and undo. See, problems like that can came easily. So now what we will do in order to finish this is actually to meanwhile while I'm heading those lines, just try to explain you what I will do in order to make this faster. I may need to complete one like this face, but then we will duplicate it, and this one is not right. Control Z, undo that. I may want to duplicate these faces and then just to fit them to the other side, but there is something else that I may need to do also, and basically now I'm starting to think that I did some last lines here, I guess, but yeah, we will do this manually. There's no escape from it. G, so G, like so, G, like so, G, like so. Yeah, I know, it's boring. Been there, done that. This is how modeling is. But I guess it's even harder to create it in real life, so if it's comfort you, you may think about this also at the same time that you are annoying yourself while modeling high poly surfaces. It's funny, right? So G, and we've done this, and the smart thing to do from here is actually to now what we will do is actually hold down the edge, this edge, hold down control, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, so it will give us just a cut in the middle of this piece. So now we can hold down faces, choose faces, and delete this half of this remote controller. Okay, but then you need to understand in which axis you are. Now, the thing is that you can look on this, and if you see the red is pointing over there, you see here the red X is there, so it means that we are relying on the X, I think. Okay, so let's see if I'm right. Just go over edit, duplicate spatial, and choose this little box here. Now in Maya, if you see translate this cube, this cube, this cube, it's like up there. You see X, Y, Z. So X, Y, Z, I don't know how you say it. So X, Y, and Z. And rotate X, Y, and Z. So we said we are on the X axis. So that means we need to reset this tool, and here at the scale type -1 instead of 1 that been here, and we want to make 1 copy. But if you reset it, you don't need to worry about the copy, only for this value here, scale to the opposite direction, which is -1 on the X, and click apply, and then you will get the other cut in front of this one. Okay, now all of this is right only if you didn't move the pivot. While you're cutting and remove the other faces, the pivot always will remain at the same position. But if you moved it, so it will give you better, it won't place this cut, this like this half of the remote control here. Okay, it may appear somewhere else if you moved it. Okay, so if everything correctly, you can grab both of these pieces, go over mesh, combine, and here you may want to choose vertices, choose only the middle vertices like so. Okay, see, all around, go over edit mesh, merge, click this little box here, and I want to point you to something. Thresholds means where what should be the distance in between vertices in order to merge them. Okay, now whenever you have this kind of scenario where like these vertices are very close to each other, you may need always to test this. Like I use thresholds of 0.0001, and I'm trying to apply this merge to all of them, okay, at once. So I will give it a try. Click once. Now, from what I know, this is the best thing to type in right now, because these are very close to each other and we don't want them to combine with like these two to combine. We want those two to combine, and they are the nearest ones. Now, if everything is correctly, they may combine to each other, merged, okay, but as you can see, they are not. Okay, that means that the threshold here is not quite good for us. I try to remove this always merge, and I will try to choose those again. Okay, and I will zoom in to see again, apply, still nothing. So here I will add more thresholds and try to merge them. You see, now all of them have been merged, but not overlapping each other. They didn't, this vertex point didn't merge with this one, only the near one to it. Okay, now that means that all those vertices are like connected, you see, and there is no open gaps here. Okay, so tap on F8. Now the best way to test it right now is just to tap on 3 in order to switch to smooth preview. Okay, and if you see any open areas right now, that means that some vertices didn't merge. But as you can see, it's perfect and there is nothing to change. Back to non-smooth preview, and we do have more things to try to set here. Apparently, when I type on 3, it doesn't look good. This is not how the remote control will look like. But you may want to maybe bring those, you see, like from here, there are no crossing edges, so you may want to grab that way, like that way, sorry, hold down, choose vertices, and then choose all these vertices here. Okay, this is not what I want, but let's see. Maybe like so. No, it's not the right point of view. I may want to change to 4-view and use my side view in order to understand how to catch them. But also I did pick this one, which will tells me that I need to pick them from this. Okay, so I will mark this area like so, and then back to object mode, perspective mode, just to see that I also picked this line. So I don't need it. Back to side view, hold down control and mark these. Okay, back to perspective view, and you see those are not selected. Now you may want to do this the same time to the other side, because you are going to modify them that way. Okay, and just try to see what it gives me. Press on 3. This pretty much okay, but still I don't like how it turns to be. So first let's try to undo that. Don't move those vertices, and I may want to right click, choose edge, choose this row of edges, hold down the control, right click, hold down the shift, right click, and choose delete edge. And let's do the same to all of those edges here. So I will select them all one by one, like that. Sorry, something, no. Control Z, maybe. Okay, from the beginning, like so. And hold down the shift, right click, delete edges, tap on F8 once or twice. I don't know why the F8 is not working. Let's see now if I will smooth preview that. No, smooth preview is not applying. Something is wrong with my keyboard apparently. I'm not sure what is it, but I may need to find out what is it. Something gets stuck here. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You see, now it looks much more what I'm looking for. Okay, now we may need to do the same thing over here. So I won't use this cut faces again. I will do it in the hard way. Shift select, double click. Try not to override other. You see, I picked those also, so control to unselect them. Make sure nothing is also picked, and hold down shift, right click, delete edges, tap on F8, and now I will press on 3, and this is the preview mode, smooth preview mode. Tap on 1 to bring it back, and then yeah, we are learning on the hard way. Hold down shift, right click, choose insert edge loop, and I want you to add, okay, now I have some problem here. I didn't reset the edge loop tool, so I will undo that. Shift, hold down shift, right click, choose, no, bring it back to object mode first. Hold down the shift, right click, choose insert edge loop tool, this box here, and release. And here choose reset tool. Okay, now add one edge like so, and one edge over here, and then we will get closer here. Now I want you to add one more edge very close to here like so, and another at the same face like so, another one in this face but close to the here. Turn to this view and add one more edge here, and sorry, not this. Now we will do the same as at the bottom faces. We will add one more closer to this corner and one more here, and we need to attach those. Not sure why I'm going to do this, but apparently this is what I need to do. So yeah, tap on F8 once, twice. I have keyboard issues. I will press 3 in order to see what I got here, and that's not bad, you know, that's not bad at all. Now I do want to do something else. I want you to grab, like, oh, I understand, something is just went wrong here, and that's fine. Tap on 3. This is how our remote control will look like, but you may want to maybe play a little bit with this geometry here, because I don't want to stretch this tutorial to be that long. It's already long enough, so you may consider leave it as it is. The one next thing I want you to do is to create maybe polygon pipe like this. Switch to the polypipe 1 tab on the attribute editor, and just scale it to something like so. I will use this axis, the X axis, to bring it here. Hold down the J, first switch to rotate tool, hold down the J and snap it to 90 degrees like so, and then I want you to stretch it and also scale it down to something more of like this. Okay, now there is the radius issue, or the thickness. Okay, so you may want to change the thickness to something like 0.1. Okay, and that's fine. What you can do from here is just put it close to it, Control D to duplicate this, and bring it to the other side. Okay, and they may look a little bit, they may need to be a little bit longer, like, but let's say it's enough for it. You can grab 3 of them, okay, like so. And also, you know what, if you are intending, in order to make it smooth, apply smooth preview to it, so you may need to add corner edge supporting edges, okay, to each here and here, and at the other side, which is here. Okay, but if you don't want to do that, just make sure that your polypipe is using 15 segments and 50 subdivision axes, and then you won't need to smooth preview it. Now the last thing is to grab 3 of them, switch back to the channel box, and apply it to a new layer, and click on this layer, double click on the layer name, and call it controller. Controller, I think, like so, and choose something, some other color, just not green or white. Okay, let's say purple. It's okay. Okay, and save it, and then you can reveal this or hide it, and that's about it. So don't forget to save this, and then we will continue at the next part. So see you soon at the next part, which I may make it the same length as this tutorial, so be prepared for it, because the next part is actually the earphone, and it's quite a mess to model it. Okay, so see you soon. Bye.